can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
It'll be Portland off the tip. And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that should have every other team in the league on high alert. When MP says something like that, they're not empty words. One thing, though, he better be ready for a lot of defensive attention. Stopping MP is going to be the priority for every defense they face.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Well, guys, we've got the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team that can fill up the scoreboard. When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points, lots of them. We'll see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but, man, the kid can score. I've loved watching his game, and this should be interesting. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Henderson, no good. Here's Drew. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Booker against Henderson. Portland again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. They need this. Portland no good that time either.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Harper. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Overdone. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Drew. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Drew's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Monster.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Out to Henderson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Trailblazers trail by 12. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Avdia. Harper with a screen on Booker. Henderson, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dunn passes to Gobert. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Sharp. Down low. Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style. A timeout called by Portland. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 44 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Setting the floor for the Suns. LaMelo Ball is out there with Devin Booker. And there's the monster. And it's McMillan. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. Here's Sharp, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Barnes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Drew. Suns moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Avdia off the drive. And they pick up 2. Avdia's got his first points of the night. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Ball. 14 points for the monster. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Joe. To the middle. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Harper, he's checked in for Jackson. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Joe. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Inside. Gobert, and that's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Trailblazers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Outside Harper. Ball against Henderson. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Gobert, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities and All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Anderson looking it over. Looking for Avdia and gets it there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
Well, he's obviously got the length there to make those kind of plays. Just needs to attack more, and that time he did.
And he's good on the three ball.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think it... Let's turn our attention to... And that about wraps.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Harper is out there with Klingon, and it's Avdia in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Henderson against Booker. Sharp on the wing. Back to Henderson. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Who's watching here?
Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Suns. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of...
Great win tonight, MP.
This is anyone's game tonight.
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach and a happy... Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at Phoenix, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, Memphis, 6 games behind.
I think for the Suns, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Jeremy Sohan, and it's Hudgens in at the 2-guard spot. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Here's Morant. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Pass to Sohan. Back to Morant. To the inside. Shot clock at 6.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got 6 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Morant, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Stands.
Oh! Wow! The big man with the flush, so aggressive.
Man, that's so fun to watch.
And at his size, you'd like to see him attack the rim like that every chance he gets.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Booker. He played a great game against the Lakers. Pass to Gilliard. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Morant against Booker. Here's Buchanan. Back to Morant. Takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Booker's shot is good.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hudgens. Out to the right wing. Down low. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Phoenix calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Memphis. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Grizzlies. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, for Phoenix, they've battled through some ups and downs this season, but they're still a top team and still poised to make some serious noise in the postseason.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard To think of anyone. Different look for Phoenix. Gobert comes in for Barlow, and it's Devin Booker in for Gilliard. Roddy, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Hudgens. Shoots a fadeaway. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Furphy in at the center position. The Suns leading. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He picked up 38 points and he made an impact with his defense, his rebounding, showed a lot of hustle. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Furphy. Here's the three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Outside Morant. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Memphis shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
The Suns lead by 4. Now Gobert. 12 points for him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Booker against Morant. Hayward outside. Oh, misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Suns. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Sohan. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Hudgens. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Sohan. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gilliard. And Gobert with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really